From the East Tennessee Weather Center, here's your afternoon weather update with meteorologist Mike Witcher.
Anyway, sure hope you're having a great day after a nice, comfortable start to the day. It's a beautiful weather pattern on the way. Now, we are going to be trending a little bit cooler and a little bit drier than we were yesterday, thanks to the cold front that swung its way through, but it didn't bring us any precipitation. We actually have another cold front on Saturday, but again, I think it's going to be relatively moisture-starved. Let's talk about the drought, because the U.S. Drought Monitor came out early this morning, and we didn't see a major change in the drought, not nearly as much as I anticipated that we would see. We saw a little bit of drought picking up in the parts of Virginia, and right here through Loudoun County and Monroe County, kind of crept over a little bit to the east, but that was the extent of it. So no major changes in the drought. Now, we started the morning off in the 40s, 50s, and a few pockets of 60s, where you're climbing into the 60s and 70s at the lunch hour, and we're going to continue that trend back in the mid to upper 70s to a few pockets of low 80s. So a little bit cooler than yesterday, but all in all, still trending above average for this time of the year. That's going to make for a nice evening around town. 66 by 7 o'clock tonight. Oh, it feels absolutely amazing. While the weather has been boring, and yes, we need some rainfall, and yes, we're not going to get much in the form of rain over the next 7 days, it's still nice. So we just have to embrace it for what it is. Now, we do have another disturbance on the way. Remember I said there's another frontal boundary heading our way on Saturday. Here comes the piece of energy. We'll stop the clock there at 7 o'clock on Friday night. The cold front's going to be coming through with that energy. Clouds will increase late Friday, probably mostly cloudy first thing on the day on Saturday, and then clearing out Saturday afternoon. But you can clearly see we're not expected to see a whole lot of precipitation. A little bit of light rain. Most of that's probably going to be likely north of Interstate 40, but it just won't add up to a whole lot. So we're not talking about any relief from any sort of drought that we have taken place. And probably a bit average when it comes to precipitation to round out the month. Better chance for rain off to our west and northwest. And that's really going to be the story as we get into the first week of November. So when you look at your temperature trend, average high for this time of year is 69 degrees. At or well above average by nearly 10 degrees as we get into our Friday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, with Sunday being the coolest day. Now, our dew points are going to be in the 40s and 50s for the most part. So we'll see those dew points climb from today through Saturday as our next cold front approaches. Cold front moves through, dew points drop, and then climb right back up. But the general idea is dew points are in the 40s and 50s, so therefore, morning lows will be in the 40s and 50s, which is pretty average for this time of the year. When you look at the big picture, colder air stays to our north. We don't have any big cold intrusions heading our way. They do across the Intermountain West and the West Coast, but we're going to stay locked up with a ridge of high pressure as we get into Halloween Day, the last day of the month, and I think we're going to be trending above average. And I think that's going to be the trend anyways into the first week of November. So above average temperatures are anticipated. Don't forget to check in with the East Tennessee Weather app. It's your one-stop shop for weather right here in East Tennessee. Clean, simple, easy, and efficient. That's the way it should be when you're talking weather information right there at your fingertips. So make sure you download it today. Again, just search East TN Weather, all one word, and download it today. Again, so we sure hope you have a great day. I am going to leave you with your 7-day forecast around the area. So kick back, relax, and check out your 7 days. Have a great day.